Good morning, everyone. Corinne from Mama's Little Lambs. This morning, I'm going to be talking with you about life cycles, and I'll be back to share with you the things we are learning. We found a bunch of ladybugs and a bunch of their babies crawling all around that they laid. It's amazing, and an ant coming up. Wow, look at them moving. How interesting. Welcome back, everyone. I am so excited to share with you all about life cycles and the different bugs and spiders and different ones that we're using in our homeschool. And it is so much fun to do this in the summer because, of course, all your insects and bugs and beetles and spiders are so active. So I got this book called Creepy Crawly Baby Bugs, and it really worked out well because in here it talks about baby bugs, and it talks about getting bigger, 2 ways to grow up on their own, taking care of baby. Oops, I thought I had a page there. Tricky babies. And they got some really cool pictures in here too, so I do like that. Home alone. Becoming an adult. And then it just has the glossary and index in the back. But I really like this because it took us through each stage, and it talked about different babies and different homes they have and how they get started. And so we are going to go through. I'm going to share with you some of the life cycles that we have, and I'll let you know where I got the material so that you have that. But this was such a good book to start out with because it had about babies, and we want to know where they start, and then they end up as adults, just like mommies and daddies are the grown-up, like the adult bugs are. So it was so exciting. We found a really cool video that I had shared with you, and we were so excited about those ladybugs. So my kids were just in awe. So we had an amazing time um, recording them and then just watching them, and just for a long time, over an hour, we sat and just kind of watched the eggs hatch, and it was awesome. So I'm going to get started, and because it was about the ladybug, I'm going to talk about the ladybug first. So this is a science vocabulary reader, and it's the ladybug life cycle, and it goes through and it takes you through, of course, the life cycle, and it tells you different parts and how they are, and all about ladybugs. So it just takes you through the life cycle, and it tells you the body parts, and it tells you that it goes from this stage to this stage. So this is the book on the ladybug. This is a little life cycle of the ladybug, and then what I have also are cards. So it starts with the ladybug. So we're going to start out with the ladybug. We're going to put her right on here. And then this little ladybug, just like in our card, then we're going to go to the eggs. She's going to lay her eggs, and we're going to stick that right there. And then we're going to go to the papa, and that is right here. Oops, I'm sorry, wrong one. The papa, we're going to go right here with that. And this is the picture of the card of the papa, and then the larvae. So that is the stage of the life cycle. So we take them, and I put these kind of like by where they go, and that way they have those, and Mason will line all of his stuff up, and he will put the eggs where they go and just match his cards. So it's kind of a fun project for him to do, and it's hands-on. He loves tactile things, so very good for Mason. And in with most of them, I do have like the life cycle of the ladybug, and it goes through, talks about different parts that you can label, and we do that, and then it gives you great information. So on all the ones I have these, and this is from Natural Beach Living. So this group of those are from there. My cards are from Montessori, a Montessori site. And the reason I like these cards is they're very detailed in the stuff and information that they give you about how the mother ladybug lays 10 to 50 eggs underside of a leaf. So they're just really, really nice cards. So I really like those. So this is one that I have. Another one that I have, and these right here are from Tubes. I get these from Tubes. They have tons of different life cycles. So those are from Tubes. This is from the Science Vocabulary Reader. Montessori cards. You can also go on Teachers Pay Teachers and get the cards also. And then the next one I have is the life cycle of the bee. And they're just so fun. I love all of these. So let's just kind of put the life cycle up of the bee. We'll go ahead and place the adult bee there. We're going to stick the eggs right over here. We're going to go ahead, and we do have the cards that come with this also. So let me get these. I should have probably showed you those first. So there's the egg. Then we have the larva, which goes there. Then we have the puppet, which goes here, and then the adult bee. So we have all of those. So we have all the cards to these, as we did with the ladybug. And then these are all the sets, and these are about the bumblebees. And these are, like I said, they're so educational, and there's so much to learn. This book is for time for kids, and I got most of these, I think. Oh, no, I got these at a bookstore, but just really cool, colorful, bright, takes you through the different stages, talks about the queen bee. So each book is really cool. So this was another one that we were excited to study. So let me remove this one. We'll just keep flowing. We also have, of course, the life cycle of the butterfly. So we have the butterfly. See, let me get these out. We got the eggs. We have all of those. So we'll just set the whole setup so you have those set up. So we have the adult butterfly. We have the egg. We have the caterpillar right here. And then we have the chrysalis. And it is awesome. These are just so... I just love all of these. And I love this wooden. I got this off of Esty. And I also have a felt life cycle, which I can set them on here also, which was made for me. So really like that. So that's the butterfly one. That's the next one that we had. So let me just put those all in there. Just kind of go through them. And then, so we talked about the bee. Then I got some really cool ones that I really knew my son would like. So the next group that we got, and I have books that go with all of them, so they all have their own book, is about spiders. The life cycle of the spider. So we have these. So we're going to start with a web. We're going to start with a web. Then we got the egg sac that sets on the web. And then we have the eggs. Then we have the spiderlings right here. And then we have the adult spider. So really cool. And I'm going to set them out on here just so you can kind of see them a little bit better. And then we can match the cards with them. So adult spider. This is the egg sac. These are the eggs. And these are the spiderlings. So it's just really neat because, like I said, he loves all the tactile, all the touching. He loves to be able to move them, put the cards. And these are also 3-part cards. So these are where it just gives you the name and the other one. Then I do have another set that goes along with them that you can match with them, and it goes and takes you, and you can make them a 3-part card or a 2-part card. But right now, since we're just learning about the life cycles, we're just taking them like this. So that's the spider one. I do have some other information over here about the spider, and we have this, and this is what I was talking about. We have this set, and then this one, we'll cut these apart, and he'll look to match these, and then he'll look to match the word, because this will be separate. So that will be cut out, and then we'll cut just the egg out. So those are the 3-part cards that go along with the spider. Those over here. The next one we have is a really cool one, which Mason has been very excited about lately, and that is the life cycle of the ant. And he has been seeing so many ants, and he has just been loving it. So then we have like a life cycle of the ant. I have one on this, and then I also do have the cards as well. So we got the egg, we got the larvae, we got the pupae, and we have the adult ant. And then this just talks about the larva stages that it goes through. So it's kind of cool. You can see the different stages. And the adult ant, it's walking there. So we would just line up the adult eggs. We would take the eggs and put it here. We would take the larvae there and the pupa and put it on. Whoops, this one wants to roll because my book is on there. We would stick it there. And that is the life cycle of the ant. And like I said, I got all these through tubes. And then the books I got off of different places, Amazon, and I just kind of searched for the ones we wanted. And these were the ones, insects, that Mason was interested in. So this is why I have these and chose to go with these, because these were his big interests. So went with those. The next one I have is the praying mantis, which I have a book for, the life cycle of the praying mantis. And then we have the stages for that. And let me just show you the cards. So first you're going to start with a soft egg case. And that is going to be this one right here. So you're going to match like next to it. I think I'll put it there. And then it turns hard, so it's more protective. So let's put that there. And then you're going to have nymph. And these will be the nymph. And then you will have the praying mantis, the adult praying mantis. So I'll stick that there. Maybe I'll kind of move these over. It might help you to see a little bit better. So it starts out as a soft shell, ends up as a hard shell, and then you have the nymph, and then you have the praying mantis, which he's pretty cool looking dude. I liked him. So that's another life cycle that we have. So let's move these out of the way. And then the last one I'm going to share with you, I think, is Mason's favorite. Or at least it's his favorite as we speak right now. This is his favorite. And the one that I'm going to talk about is the life cycle of the earthworm. And right now, he is so into worms. So he was excited, and I was excited to find the life cycle of the worm. Kind of goes... Here's the sheet that we have, and I do have the circle ring and all of the different sets that go with it. And then I do have the cards. So first we're going to start out with the cocoons. We got those. Then we're going to start out with, then we'll go to the next one. I'm sorry, starting out with the cocoons. Then we're going to move to the hatchlings, and that's those right there. Kind of leave them on the side so you can see them a little better. And then we have the juvenile, and then we have the adult. So here are the cards that would go with that. 1, hatchlings, juvenile, and then adult. So we are just having a lot of fun going through the life cycles, reading different books, gathering all the books on the ant and the praying mantis, the spider, the bee, the butterfly, the ant, and the ladybug, and we are just having a wonderful time doing that. And Mason is just over the top with all the life cycles. And like I said, coming across the life cycle and actually being able to record and getting a video of the ladybug was so perfect timing. That was a godsend, because we could have never had that turn out that perfect ever, and planning it ourselves. So I hope you enjoyed the video that we had, that we got on the little eggs hatching and the ladybugs coming out. And if you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and go ahead and click on that notification bell so you'll know when we're doing the next video. And if you have any questions on any of the life cycles or any of the material that I got, just leave that down in the description box below, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. So thank you for sharing your Wednesday morning with me. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye-bye.